Marinduque, Putong, Morion, arrowroot and more. So the next time someone asks where you were in that sun-kissed, beach-bumming Facebook photo of yours, might as well get all happy with, Guy Masapaso Mo, in your heart. After all, Marinduque, they say, is the Paso, part, of the archipelago, an island shaped like one as seen on a map and is geographically at the center of the Philippines. Marinduque, the least populous, population, 235,000 as of 2015, in Mindoro, Marinduque, Romblon and Palawan, is a province of only 6 towns. You could actually complete the main island route in a day. But of course, it would take more than 24 hours of traveling on seaside roads and rolling hills to experience nature and the people's customs. Marinduque. Marinduque knows have a unique way to welcome guests. The old-timers go through an elaborate Thanksgiving song and dance number. Interestingly, the song's lyrics and rhythm vary per town, in a tradition called the Putong. The Putong or Tabong is a crown handcrafted from nido, local vines, or sometimes papier mâché or tinfoil, and is placed on the visitor's head. The ceremony ends with a shower of flowers and coins, with everyone shouting Marinduque, long life. But more than just a cheery gesture, the event is actually rooted in prayers for prosperity. It is but another display of deep religiosity aside from Marinduque's more popular Morion tradition. The island comes to life during Lent as more than 50,000 local and foreign tourists come down to witness the parade of the Morions. Penitents wear costumes depicting the Roman soldiers to reenact Christ's passion and death. But Lent or not, Marinduque is a treasure trove of tourist attractions. At the Lanacan Port in Moscow, one of the entry points to the province, is a tall image of the Mother of Immediate Succor, or Inang Biglang Awa, the patron of Marinduque. From there, one may take a quick trek, 300 steps, up Matag na bundok at Barangay Hinangayan for the Lusandatum. The Lusandatum of 1911, or Station Galanacan, is one of the triangulation stations established by the United States Coast and Geodetic Survey between 1901 and 1911. The rock marker establishes the geodetic center of the Philippines, meaning all maps and geological surveys in the country are referenced to this 0,0 point. Up the hill is a mini park with a 360-degree view of the Tayabas Bay, Montong Pass and Tablet Strait. Still in Moscow, Morion mask makers are busy carving out the religious masks, a craft passed on through generations. One of them is this Malapot at Barangay Janazong, who is kind enough to open his workshop area to visitors any time of the year. History has it that the Morion was introduced by Catholic priest Dionisio Santiago in 1870. In recent decades, Moscow has also become known for the floral Morion, a version of the mask stuffed with flowers made from tinfoil or papier mâché. Cathedral, Heritage House is both town hosts the provincial capital, as well as the 200-year-old Post Cathedral, or Immaculate Conception Parish, on the hilly Barangay Matag na Bayan. People believe the church's adobe walls and fortresses protected the island from pirates in the 18th century. In December 2018, the National Museum declared both cathedral an important cultural property. Around the population center are more than a dozen Spanish ancestral houses and structures. Among them are the Marinduque Museum, a century-old building that once served as a school, prison, courthouse and library, and cathedral, which is currently used as a multi-purpose building of the municipal government. Have a hearty meal at local restaurants, such as Chao Food Express, La Concha Restaurant, Casa John Emilio and Cucina Sa Plaza. There are a number of hotels and inns, 2 from the oldest one on the island, Boat Hotel, 2 modern ones such as Valor Hotel and Spa. Devote the rest of the day exploring the Carrot Cake, known for its 91-meter, 300-foot, limestone walls, or Bintakay, Camarines, Cave, both in Moscow. Chosen Lils of the Provincial Tourism Office said Bintakay Cave was also a historic battle site during the Revolution. In Barangay Bosques, Moscow is the popular Payaseo Falls that cascades more than 100 feet high down to a natural pool. In the next town of Dayton is Kalaoke, a maze of caverns, simple and multi-level chambers in Durrani Tibian. In the town center, the local government runs a public park with a butterfly garden. Marinduque is also known as the butterfly capital, contributing 85% of the butterfly and pupa exports of the Philippines. An island tour is never complete without hitting the beach, and Marinduque just has more than enough to satisfy the itch. Scuba divers are in for a triple treat when they meet Jasper, Melker and Balthazar. No, not the wise men, but Dayton's Islets. It is said that shipwrecks of Chinese merchant vessels were salvaged off Jasper in the 80s and hundreds of porcelain jars, plates and skillets were recovered and kept in the museum. Sulphur Springs, but if you're up for hikes, Marinduque is a favorite trekking destination, straddling Buenaventura and Toronto towns. It is Marinduque's highest peak at 1,157 meters above sea level and is actually a dormant volcano and home to endemic flora and fauna. On its edge is the Marinduque Sulphur Spring that has become a picnic ground of people bathing in sulphuric spring believed to cure skin problems. About 400 meters upstream of Marinduque is the private Marinduque Hot Spring Resort, which offers pools and camping areas. Beaches and sandbar. Toronto is known for Potoy Beach, a stretch of white to sugar brown sand on the mainland. But the town also boasts of the Sibayao Highlands, a spot on the boundary of Durrani, Sibayao, Manga and Maranlas. The peak is about 525 miles, perfect for early morning or late afternoon trek. There are more caves being developed for ecotourism on this part of the island, such as Kaaman Cave in Durrani Bonli, Toronto, and the Gumbungan Underground River Cave and Basala Cave in Stad. Cruise Town. When in Stad Cruise, don't miss Kaambo's crispy pata and Marinduque's famous pasala on the arrowroot cookies, which most people know as yarrow. Arrowroot plant is generally grown on Mompong Island, the farthest of Stad Cruise is 3 islets, about an hour of boat ride from Bayada Port. Also on Mompong is the Ungad Rock Formation, a cove with an overarching rock that rises about 100 feet above the sea. Thrill seekers climb the Ungad for cliff diving into the pristine waters. Maniwaya offers stretches of white sand beaches that locals are slowly developing with accommodations and water sports. It has also established a clamshell sanctuary for snorkeling. Getting there from Manila, travel to Lucena City, Quezon, for the roll-off vessel. There are trips available from Balatacan Port or Talao Port to Balanacan Port in Moscow or Kars Port in boat. Travel time is the same as 2 to 3 hours. Transportation on the island is either by air public or hire jeepneys and tricycles, though some tour operators offer packages that include van rental from Manila to Marinduque tour site. In April, the Marinduque airport reopened, in time for the Morions. Flights from Manila to Dayton are available on Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.